Hi guys, it's Kirsten and I'm a big Disney pin trading fan, so I'm going to show you all the different types of pins that are available in the parks. So to start off with, I'm going to show you what my lanyard looks like. I got a extra wide lanyard just because I do a lot of trading in the parks. So I have the villains because I do like the villains, and I have my little Minnie Mouse keychain here on the bottom. This is ready for my next trip. Next is common in the parks is the hidden Mickey pins. The hidden Mickey pins are a Mickey pin that has a small hidden Mickey somewhere on the pin, and usually has 5 pins in the set with a chaser, and then some of them will have a cast completer pin that you can only get from a cast member. So here is one whole set minus the completer with the chaser, which is a metal, non-filled in enamel pin. Those you can get in blind bags throughout the parks, trading with cast members on boards, their lanyards, and it's usually about $4.95 for one pin in the park. You can usually buy them at any store. The next pin I'm going to show you is the Vinylmation pins. The Vinylmation pins are a Mickey shaped pin, but it will have a different theming on it. And next I will go to a freed pin. A freed pin is a rubber rounded pin. Sometimes it'll have a pin on pin, and it kind of just sticks out off of the pin, meaning freed. The next pin is a spinner pin. A spinner pin obviously is a spinner one. A lot of them are usually dated pins or will have a head motion of an animal. Next up we have a springed pin, which will have a small spring, usually also on a pin-on-pin object. Next up we have a hinged pin. Hinged is opening up to reveal another part of the pin or another style pin. Next we have a slider pin. Slider pins can come in multiple different ways of sliding. It could be sliding a character, sliding a image out to reveal another image. They all just vary. Those are usually open edition pins. Sometimes you'll get a limited edition pin, but not always. Next up you have a dangler pin. Dangler meaning it hangs off of the pin. There's usually 2 or 3. Sometimes there could be even up to 8. Next we will go up to a pin on pin. Now this pin on pin is actually a limited edition pin. This limited edition pin is a limited edition of 1200. It will say on the back of the pin what limited edition it is, and it will have the FAC number, meaning that it's authentic. This pin is from the 2018 Walt Disney Animation Celebration that happened at Epcot. I will show you something else that was from the Epcot one soon. Another pin type is a cast member exclusive pin or cast member pin. Those can be traded with in the parks or is purchased only by cast members. So this one is a limited edition of 1000, celebrating the 30th anniversary of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So this is another pin on pin. Another pin on pin, for example, is the 2016 Orange Bird for the dated pins. Every year there's about 5 to 10 different dated pins for each park, sometimes in a blind box, and sometimes just you can buy individually. Another one we have is a Venacle pin. So depending on which way we tilt the pin, you will see a different image inside. Let's see if we can do it. So we have Cinderella and the Prince, and then we have her before. So another pin that's common right now is a scrapper or flawed pin. These can be made in a factory that messed up, like this one that I have is messed up on the back. It has enamel stuck to the back of the pin. It could be damaged, it could have a chip missed in it. It could be different reasons. So back to another slider pin, but this is a Disney Visa card holder exclusive pin. Is this Beauty and the Beast pin. You have to have a Disney Visa Chase card in order to purchase this pin. Now we will move on to some jumbo pins. Jumbo pins are usually about 3 to 6 times bigger than a normal pin. This one happens to be a limited edition of 1500. It is the gang of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And on the back of the box, this one was $54.99. It says limited edition of 1500. This was purchased at the park. Typically, I advise keeping special pins like this in the box just to keep its value. So this is for the Epcot's 35th anniversary pin. This one was a limited edition of 1,000, and if I remember right, this was $75 in the park. And it's just nestled in the box. I like to keep it in there just to keep the pin in nice condition, no scratches, accidentally hitting it on another pin, just to keep it all nice. This one is a limited edition of 300. This is $149. This is also from the Walt Disney Animation Celebration at Epcot that happened. Each pin is a different part of Walt Disney's animation process. And like the other ones, I will keep this one in the box just to keep it nice and together. So there's no dents, no scratches, and everything kind of stays nice. Another type of pin pack is a booster pack. A booster pack can be purchased in the parks. It usually can contain up to 6 to 8 pins, sometimes more, sometimes less. This one, for example, was $29.95. It is of the Mini Paris collection. I keep mine in the bag sometimes. Sometimes I'll just take them out, depending on if the board gets messed up, if it was damaged, if it was the last one. But this one I decided to keep on the pin board just to keep them all nice. So we went over the different types of pins today that you can find in the parks. Some pins you can buy online. But if you stay tuned, I'll show you a video on how to trade pins in the park with cast members or on resort boards and park boards. Thanks. Bye.